All right, everybody, welcome. Yeah, first of all, I want to thank every one of you for the views we had in our last two videos, how to do SEO write-up, series 1, series 2. And for those of you who have been anticipating the last series, we are here. And I'm very sorry if the video took long, because some of you said, oh, your explanation is good, but the video is long. You know, I guess the generation we are, some of us, we don't like to read long. I'm going to take note of that. Thanks for the observation. But at the same time, man, 1,600 views. I'm very, very sure you guys are going to get me up to 1 million views one day. Thank you very much. All right, let's get through to today's business. How to do SEO write-up series 3. Like I said, as far as you're a freelancer, it is very important you continue to grow every day. Endeavor, you are growing. So what we are doing today is the series 3, where I'm going to be concluding the write-up. All right, yeah, I'm going to share my screen with you now. I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm very sure you're all seeing it. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be picking it up from where we dropped last time. If you remember, I explained the major keyword in this write-up, and I was showing every one of you how to go about it. So I was talking about H1 and H2, H3 header. Now, this lesson is going to be very brief. It's going to be very brief. So now, we stopped at, I explained the reason why I said we have H1 and H2 headers. Now, and we also have H3 headers. And I told you that there are criteria for your article ranking in SEO. So what I'm basically going to be doing in this conclusion is the H2 header and H3 header. And of course, the heading of the write-up is the H1 header. So this is for Android. You know, we are talking about how to use iPhone, how to use memory card. We are talking about, now I separated it because I feel the settings for Android is different from iPhone and also maybe different from Samsung. Now, these are the 3 top phones. So for Android, remember I told you as a writer, you must always learn to research. Guys, please help us subscribe. Help us get to more than 1,000 subscribers, please. So in order to get the answer for what I'm doing, I'm just going to say how to use SD card. As you can see, it's already showing here because I've typed it before. So what I'm just going to do is add on Android. So it's going to bring out different options. It's going to bring out different options for you. So we pick the options. Now, for the sake of this write-up not getting too long, remember I told you that whatever you're writing, you are going to have to make research, check 1 or 2, 3 different articles. So don't forget, I recommended Calcare as a reliable place where you can always get information. So now, what I want to do is this. I'm going to check this too. Let's assume I make research. Remember, I told you, you must have the ability to rewrite. Make sure you know how to rewrite. It is very, very important. Now, so what I'm looking for here is how to use, as you can see, there are so many information here. So now here I have the information. Now this is what they've written. Now let's assume this is what I need. Normally I'm supposed to rewrite, but I don't want this lesson to be too long. I want you to grab what I'm saying instantly. So let's assume this is what I want to write for Android. Let's assume that is what I want to put under. Remember, don't copy other people's work, else you will be facing plagiarism issue. Make sure you always rewrite. Whatever article you are writing, whether you are writing a new, whether you are writing, they said you should make research. At the end of the day, you will still have to check what other people have written. You still have to check what they have written, then bring it down and write it in your own style. So that is where the originality comes from. Please, guys, I do not encourage plagiarism because it causes issues. So you don't want to have issues with your clients. Whether it is $5 work, make sure you do that $5 job satisfactorily. Make sure your client leave you a positive review, whether you're working on Upwork, whether you're working on Fiverr, whether you're working on LinkedIn, people per hour, whatever freelance team platform you're on. The main thing is your client is satisfied. So let's assume this is what I'm putting for Android. I'll also go back to my internet service and say, okay, let me look at CalCare. Remember, I told you guys, whatever you need online, CalCare is a reliable. Now look, CalCare. That's why I told you that CalCare. If you want to repair your phone, you need articles to check on phone issues. Always log on to CalCare. CalCare will always show you. So look, CalCare has stated everything we need to know here. They've stated it down. They've broken the presence down. Now, maybe subsequent time, I might have time to do another SEO articles for you guys. And, we'll do it in another dimension so that you guys can learn. So now, let's assume, guys, remember I said say no to plagiarism. Please say no to plagiarism. Now, let's assume this is what I want to put here. I'm just using this as an example. Now, I can also go and say, okay, let me go back to my Google Chrome browser and, we can just close this. We can close this. Then I will just say you can see I have for Samsung here. Guys, you guys just need to tap into this knowledge. You guys need to be doing it. You can see CalCare is still appearing. So what I'm just going to do is open this. Please, when you're doing SEO write-up, please be ready to read. And you don't wait for you to go and learn about something. You know whatever you're writing for during the job. So please, guys, please, guys, I'm very sure you guys are learning something. So you can see the person here said, you can see how he said set it from inside the SD card setting. Now, for the sake of not wasting much of your time, so that you don't complain that I take too long to explain, because you guys are the viewers, you guys are the one I'm satisfying. So okay, we are for Samsung. So let's assume this is what I want to write for Samsung. Let's go back. Let's assume this is another setting I want to write. Now, guys, remember I said this is just an example. This is just an example, just to make the lesson fast. And I also put this. Now, let me also look for something for iPhone. So just as I did, I'm just going to close here and say on iPhone. Don't choose any iPhone 6, iPhone 7. You can see, and you can also check on Apple support. Apple support has everything. You remember, Apple are the maker of iPhone. They are the maker of iPhone. So you can see they have stated it down here. But the flexibility about being a writer is that you can dictate your own means of writing. Guys, I hope I'm making sense. Dictate your own means of writing. Maybe they have listed their own in maybe bigger explanation, maybe per point per explanation. You can summarize your own, because at the end of the day, people reading your write-up want to quickly understand whatever you are writing. They want to get their information quickly. So look at here. Now, this is a step. So let's assume this is the one we are copying for the iPhone. Put it here. So now we're done. So now what I want to do is now, if you guys take a look at this thing, because this is part of what I want to explain. I talked about linking authoritative websites to whatever you are doing. Now, you can see that for this explanation, you will see that if you take a look at here, you will see that it is blue. Why is it so? I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you. Control K. Hold on, you control on your keyboard and press the letter K. So this is what I call, or this is what we call hyperlink. hyperlink. You can see now I've removed it. So, but that's the reason why, because I copied it from a website, that's why it is still blue. So first of all, as a writer, you must first of all arrange whatever you are doing. So you can see I want to set it to Times New Roman, and I want to put everything in font 12. Then I also want to set the paragraph. I don't know if any of you will be interested in Microsoft, but then if you want to learn how to use Microsoft, hit me in the comment section. I'm available for mentorship. A few writers I've trained that are making money for themselves today, and I'm also sure you can be part of them. So just endeavor everything is done. Then always make sure that every subheading, they are always bold. Guys, do you understand? I'm sure you all understand. So this is a subheading, put it in bold. Now there are some clients that they will tell you that do not include bullet points. Do not include bullet points. Do not include bullet points. Follow instructions. So, for instance, okay, for Android, because these are the explanations I want to do. Then make sure for iPhone, it is also, oh, sorry. Make sure you put it in bold. And of course, there should be always conclusion. Conclusion can be anyhow you choose to conclude whatever you are writing. So I was talking about hyperlink. And remember, this was where I copied it from. In case you want to put something like this. Now, you might not necessarily put it on see import and photos. You know, this is from iPhone, but this is just an example. So in order to make it, because as a writer, you must have different style. Now, this is a style of writing, see import and videos on iPhone. That means they want you to click on this and check what is on that page, and that is how you get traffic to your website. Now that's a style. So, but just to explain the hyperlink to you, you first of all highlight where you want to put the hyperlink. You know, in this write-up it says see import. So then press your Ctrl K. Once you press the Ctrl and the K, you press it together on your keyboard, it's going to bring out this dialog box. So here you will see address. Paste the website. So you can even copy a website link on Google page and paste it here. That is how it works. So once you're done, click OK. It will definitely underline it like this. So a reader knows that there is an information here. So on the web page, once they place the mouse here, it will show the mouse cursor is going to change so that they can click on it, then it navigates them to another page. So that is how you get traffic to your website, attaching authoritative website, or they call it authority website. Why I call it authoritative? Because they help drag link, because people who are checking the Google metrics, the analytics setting in Google will be checking your website. It will be ranking in the, okay, people are checking, people are navigating to an authority website through your website. Then from them, your website start going up. And that is how it works. Now, for the H1, H2, H3 header, like I told you, when you're doing SEO write-up, learn to use AP style converter. Learn to use AP style converter. Now I'm going to type it here, AP style converter. AP style converter. Just type it here and wait for your internet to load. So this is it. You can see it's title case, or sometimes you can type title case for easy search. So once you put your write-up here, let me show you what I'm saying. I've written for Android here. For Android. I've written for Android. Now, as you can see, for Android here, what I'm going to do next is click convert it. So just scroll down here. You can see it here. So look at it here. So that's it. So all you need to do is to click copy, then you paste it in your Microsoft Word. Paste it there. Let's go to for Android. Just paste it there. So, but because I already know AP, title, case convert, because these are things that make your website rank. This information. Now, we talked about H1 header. Now, H1, H2 header means bigger fonts for the subheading, bigger fonts for the subheading. So, this is an H2 header now. Remember, I told you the title of the article you're writing is the H1 header. So, we can then make this font 16. But if you're uploading it to your website directly, you will be seeing H2 and H3 header feature. So just highlight it and click on whether you're making, like for instance now, every subheading is an H2 header. Now this is a subheading. This is a subheading. This is another subheading. So I can just put it at 16 font. Now I'm talking about setting it from the Microsoft Word. So, but if you are now discussing under your subheading, then they are the H3 header. So what you just need to do is put it at font 14. That is if you're setting it, but I would always advise you set it from your website because it's more easier. It can be easily detected because it is a programmed work. So you put it in font 14. So it's just to make it easier because remember I told you, you're getting into the SEO analytics. So it's just to make it easier for the detector to detect that, okay, this is another heading so that people can easily understand whatever you're saying. And that is how you survive in the freelancing space, SEO write-up. Now, guys, this is not the final. This is not the end of this lesson. We are still continuing, but it might not just be the title. But I want to teach you different style of writing, the communicative tone, the professional tone, the formal, the listicle. I want to teach you everything. I want you to get value. I want you to get quality in my channel. And please, so once we have done this, there is also what we call a meta description. Now, I will show you what a meta description is. I will show you what a meta description is. So, now take a look at, we're talking about keywords. Now, if you want this kind of article to rank, look at the keywords here, and that is how to beat your competition. Look at how, use, SD card, internal storage, and iPhone. That is a keyword where those articles are searched. And that is why we have the main keyword and we have the sub keywords. You can see, if you follow me from the series 1 of this write-up, it says the client gave me a major keyword and other sub keywords I can list in the articles. So this is how you check. Let me explain to you so you can get just for every write-up, for everything you search on the Google metrics page. Just take a look at this. Look at this where I'm placing my mouse cursor on. Just click on it. So it will come out. You can see the keyword. When you see these bold sentences, memory, iOS, if you scroll down. So, but that's it's not going to load that page, but I just want you to get it. So that is how you see the keywords, and that is how you can make your own research, even when you don't have software SEO, when you don't have Yoast SEO, or you can subscribe to the premium service of Neil Patel. So, but this is how you can beat them. So, but then for quality keywords, you can go to software SEO, Neil Patel, Yoast, SEMrush. These are reliable platforms that will help you in your SEO search. So once you're done, of course, proofread, check. We're still coming to that, how to edit properly with Grammarly. And of course, except your client has stated it to you that you should not justify every write-up. Endeavor to always keep it in a justified form. I mean, everything rhyming. We call it justification. This is it. You can see justify. Make sure you justify, leave the proper space to make your write-up tidy and neat. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you have learned something today. I'm sure you've gained something. Please remember, I want you to subscribe on my channel. Please help us get to the 1,000 subscribers. Help us beat the 4,000 watch so that we can get into YouTube monetization program. And we keep on improving. And of course, while I keep bringing you values, ladies and gentlemen, I am still your favorite host, the popular left-handed writer. Please help us share this post. Let's surpass the previous views. And please help us subscribe. Help us subscribe. Get us to 1K, more than 1K subscribers. And hit me a comment if you have any question. If you feel like I've not done anything right, if you feel like there is a way I need to improve in my shoots, I want to improve. I want to be here for you every time. So leave us a comment, help us like this video, and of course share. Refer people that wants to learn how to write properly on my channel. Until I catch you next time, please remember COVID-19 is out there and I want you all to stay safe. Omicron is going there. Please stay safe, everyone. And thank you for subscribing and listening to me. God bless and have a great time.